Hey guys, we're back with LA Dance Diary. My name's Rachel.
I'm Abby.
And this is season 2. We're back every week on Tuesdays. It's another Tuesday. Here we are checking in.
Yep.
Talking a little bit about some dance stuff today. I think we have some exciting updates from Abby that we get to touch on today.
Yeah.
Do you want to just get right into it, I guess?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Shoot. So you kind of hinted at something a couple weeks ago on the pod. I'm hoping it's released by now. I know you can definitely talk about it.
It'll be out by now.
Cool.
And if it's not, we'll just bleep out the name and we'll just pretend that it's an invisible human. But yeah, I got to choreograph the Lil Wayne music video and xoxo.
Fucking awesome.
So it's like it's a newer artist. He's very when I say up and coming, he's already killing it. He's already got very big. He's from Nigeria. So xoxo released a song with Lil Wayne. So I got the call to choreograph this and specifically the Lil Wayne verse, which was like
so sick.
So cool.
So I
love Lil Wayne. I
That's
love Lil
so
Wayne.
sick. First of all, I know you did not submit for this because we talked about this a couple weeks ago. How did you get the job?
My friend submitted me for this job.
Your friend, like a dancer?
A dancer who was in contact with the people. She's a friend of mine. She's called Kazi. Phenomenal dancer, wonderful choreographer as well. Much more on like the theater, jazz, pop side.
Okay.
So she had been reached out to about this music video from someone that she knew already who was like, hey, I have this job. And she was like, not for me. And just sent my information over. She hit me up and she was like, can you send a couple of videos? She didn't really know what was going on. She didn't know who the artist was. She just was like, and she also was on several shows at the time and just did not have time for this at all. So she had, connected me. Sent some stuff. I didn't think anything of it because I also didn't know who the artist was. I didn't know exactly that it was super rap or hip hop, whatever.
Yeah.
Sent over my stuff. Didn't hear anything for a couple of weeks, and then like basically got direct book, and they were like, "We love you. We love your choreo. Love the dancers. Whatever." So I got to book it, which was so cool.
Freaking cool.
And the funniest part about this was I signed the contract, and it said February 25th. It can be February 25th. It's pushed back because of fires. Blah blah blah. 2 days before. I get a frantic text. She was like, oh my God, no, it's January 25th. So I had 2 days to rebook the dancers, choreograph it. Because I was chilling. I was like, February 25th, that's great. I got a few weeks, like, listen to a song. I have other jobs going on. And then about a week before, I thought, I'll workshop. I'll like bring in some dancers and make sure I like what I'm seeing. And then I'll film the actual thing, obviously on the music video day.
Wow.
I had no time for that. I just was like, rehearsed the day before. I just did it.
So what was that? What was that like? Did you feel like you already had a cast of dancers and you ended up having to recast, or were these people kind of go-to dancers? You know that you not go-to talent. I mean, but go-to
my go-tos.
Your go-tos.
So they had specifically requested the dancers from another video that I had done. That was one of the ones I submitted. So that was easy. Luckily, every single one of them was in town and available, especially because they're all working. They're all really great dancers. So
awesome.
I think it kind of randomly worked out in my favor because the date, like so many people had things canceled in January. I think one of the dancers was supposed to do the weekend show. Would have not been available. Like, so in a weird way, it kind of actually worked out on that date because so many people had work canceled in January because of the fires, which was just horrible. So it was lucky that I was able to get them all on such short notice. That would not have happened any other time of the year. And it was also kind of good because I think I would have overthought this. As soon as I knew who it was and I loved Lil Wayne so much, I think that I would have been overthinking, like, it has to be perfect, And I had no time for that. I just go and choreograph, put it on the dancers and go to set. And I loved what I did.
That's
and I think it was kind of a good
sometimes
thing.
Your best work comes out that way, you know. You don't think, you just let it be.
You just roll with it. So I was actually oddly happy that it happened that way because I think I might have pressurized myself and it kind of was just cool. You just, how it goes. You're in, we did the job, and it was like, whoa, that was awesome.
Cool.
And I'm so excited to see the final product should be out as we release this episode. I can't wait to see it.
I'm so excited.
It was super cool. I loved it. It was just a great experience. We're actually supposed to have another day next week for some cutaways with Lil Wayne. So, again, as this podcast releases, we'll see if that's happened or not. But I have no idea.
Awesome.
And the craziest part is whenever I choreograph, I never put myself in it because my main job as a choreographer is to make sure it looks good, to make sure everything looks how it's supposed to. That's my job.
Yeah.
It's not about me. It's about the dancers on set. And they requested me personally. So I had to be in it.
That's
and
awesome.
Also thinking that it was going to be late February, I was going to ask you. I was actually thinking, I'm going to ask a friend. I'm going to ask someone to like come there to set and be able to
and
be
able
my
to be
eyes.
the eyes.
Again, no time. Couldn't even get clearance for it because it was a very close set, obviously.
Yeah.
So even just being there, I was like, oh my God, I can't see the camera. I can't see the I have no idea what's going on. I'm in it.
Okay.
So it was quite a interesting process for me to kind of take away that control because I was in it and I was like, I'm just trusting the dancers are doing that. I'm trusting that I look good, all the things. So it was just fun
really
overall.
Awesome.
It was so
I can't
fun.
wait to see how it turns out.
Fun way to start the 2025 season.
And like you said, I think like a lot of things did get canceled for a lot of people. So it's things will come back in and, something came up for you and, it just got moved up. But, if you were on a job and it got canceled, just know that something else is coming up. And I know like I'm saying that like it's easy to accept that. And I understand when it feels like a dream job and then it falls through. But I promise something better will come along. And I promise that one day you will look back and you will be like, oh, I'm so glad, this happened this way.
Yeah. LA is resilient, and as we film this, it's been rough. But as this is released, hopefully we're in a new season, and everything is, people are healing, and the town is being rebuilt.
And I hate to say it as your resident injured girly, but like be fucking grateful. Be so grateful that you can do what you love to do.
Yeah.
To the fullest of your ability and just like, remember that kid.
Yeah.
Remember the kid that is the reason that you're here today.
And I swear I've never loved LA as much as I have after this month. I swear, like something about seeing it being in such distress and seeing everyone show up for each other and just come together and offer help and support. I mean, I was evacuated from Hollywood, so it was like, and watching just every human.
Unexpectedly, too.
Every human I've ever, not even met, people I've never met before online. Here's my address. What do you need? I have a room for you. What can we do for you? Please stay safe. Checking in with you. And I was like, oh my God. It made me like, I was like, the stories about LA being like fake or not being a community base, I was like, no, you will never tell me that ever again after these fires. And I think it gave me so much hope for this year and all that's to come because I'm like, no, we're a town built on dreamers.
On dreamers.
And we will never fail.
I think that was a beautiful thing, like probably to experience, but also to be that support system for other people like I know you were.
Yeah.
And just kind of like letting that build, like let LA become that. Like let's not go backwards. Let's not go back to competing with each other. Let's not feel like, oh, we're dancers. We have to, put up a wall and, worry about competing for a job. Like, no, like let's just be people and be, the community together and know that whatever is meant to be for you will be, whether you're dancing next to a great blonde dancer who looks exactly like you or not. You know, like it's just, it just is.
Just gotta dance and have fun and go for it. And enjoy the jobs when they happen because we don't know when it's going to be your last. You don't know if you're going to get injured.
Absolutely.
You don't know if you're going to have a health condition. Life happens. So I think you've got to enjoy the moments because we get to do really cool things.
Absolutely.
We get to
That's
do what we
so
love.
Cool.
And some people never get to do that in their entire lifetime. Some people aren't able to do that or aren't privileged enough to be able to do that. So especially to be in Los Angeles where there's all these things going on all the time. It's like, God, we can't take it for granted.
We can't
this
take
year.
it for granted.
Not at all. No.
Oh my gosh.
I love LA so.
I do too.
It's my favorite place.
It's a lovely little place that we live and we call home.
It's so cool.
I think it's really
stressful,
beautiful.
But it's just like the stress is part of being in this insane city.
I mean, absolutely. But it's like also it's so rewarding because you're pursuing your dreams every single day. And like you said, not everyone gets to do that. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Yay, LA.
Yeah.
We're here. Well, that's awesome. Congratulations again. I know I'm really excited to see it. And I'm always just impressed with your ability to come into a room. And like you said before about, being maybe a little uncertain about the style or because it was a big artist, but, you just did your job and, let it inspire you for the next one and roll over to the next.
Yeah. Can't wait to hopefully be on some jobs with you this year.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm so excited. Again, I'm going to be coming back with a vengeance. Like, so excited.
Yeah.
So, of course, it's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
and dancers, get into class of your favorite choreographers. You know? Make sure you're there. Make sure you're visible because, everyone I booked, I've worked with before. Every single dancer I booked. And also everyone that I booked had done a video for me for free. Which I'm not saying don't dance for free. But they jumped into a concept video for me.
It is a thing. It is a thing.
And they got booked because of it because that's what I sent to the director. So, like, those little things, if you get the opportunity and you have the time and you're able to do it, like, do it. You know? Put yourself out there.
Put yourself out
Jump
there
into
if
videos,
you can.
concepts.
Of course, make your money. Like, if you need to go to work, go to work. But if you can make something happen and just give your energy, there's something about giving your energy out to the universe. You will receive wherever and whenever it is. And so I think it's something as simple as that like they gave to you, you know, their time and dance and energy, and you were able to then elevate your own self, and then by then them, because you were able to hire everyone back. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
So you never know what'll come.
You never know.
Yeah.
That's the best
That's
thing.
the magical thing.
It's magical. You never know. Good and bad. Well, what's going to happen tomorrow, today?
I know. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, with that, I think we should.
We'll see you guys on the next episode. Have the best day. As always, keep in touch. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok.
We're on TikTok now.
Check out the YouTube. We'll take all the reviews we can get as well. So if you're on Apple Podcasts, please leave us a review. We're pushing this podcast. We want other people to hear about it and see it. So
absolutely. There needs to be a wider conversation about dance in LA. And, you know, we're here. We're fun. It's not always serious. So we're looking forward to seeing what grows from the pod. And thank you, as always, for watching. It really does mean a lot to us. I know, you know, you may feel like we don't know, but we get excited when we see a like, a comment, a 5-star review. That means a lot to us. So, yeah.
See you guys.
We'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Have a good one.